I want to be on the outside again, I can go back to here. Like that. So knife hand low. Grab. Ready? Right foot front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Triple side punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Around. 1. 4. Put your waist into it, not just your arms. 1. Watch my hips. All the way to here, almost straight across. And I put my weight into my back leg. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1. Around. Lower your stance. Straighten your body out. Stop thinking about your arms. Think about the rotation of your waist. It's all in that part. Not your arms. We know how to throw a punch. We know how to make a fist. Right now, so we have to go upstream to the source of our punch, which is the center of your body, your core. Your hips, your waist. Ready? Focus your thoughts there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Turn around. Jimmy. Rest. Good. Partner. Same way. 2 lines in the middle. I'll be. Fighting stance. Hey. Okay. While we're resting, let's experiment with some of the basic techniques we just did. Yeah. We do outside chop. He punches. The initial movement for an outside chop is here. So you go 1, 2, like that. Just that technique alone is a lot like if I did it like this, it would look like one-step fighting number 10. This really isn't any different if we go like that, same technique. So that's part of that motion. All right, so from here, he's going to punch. I'm going to step in. 1, 2. So, and if you want the other hand there, punch. No, punch. I mean the other hand here, like that, right there. So 1, 2, like that. Try that a few times. Here you go. Begin. Just think about how an outside chop starts to set up for it. It doesn't matter. You can.
Oh, yes. Here.
How we do outside? Take those hands. Yeah.
Oh. Wait.
Use it back. Just put that arm out there. It's not a punch, but it's more just like the punch you're going into. So like punching me up. Walk into that. Kind of like a barrier. Yeah, if you're too close, guys.
Right.
You can also go here, punch here too, and also go 1, 2, down low if you like. Or if you're on the outside, you go 1. Definitely go down low then if you're on the outside.
Try it with both hands, try it with one hand. When I mean one hand is without that stopping punch there, you just kind of pop, pop.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's also like 3-step fighting number 1, 1-step fighting number 10, 3-step fighting number 1, outside chop. It all teaches us the same concepts. Our whole system is made up of a bunch of concepts that we need to understand. For example, if he punches at me and I want to use this technique, but I'm too close to chop, so elbow strike. So I go back to 1-step fighting. Okay. Or if we were doing kung fu, it would be 1, 2, like that. Okay, same thing though. It's not really any different. You know, if you're doing karate, then it's like that. If you're doing taekwondo, it's like this. If you're doing kung fu, it's like that. But it's the same concept. You're going on the inside. You're attacking the center. Make sense? Sure. All right, let's try another one. Okay, from an open stance, we're going to go inside chop, grab, and then punch. But the punch is going to be a palm strike. 1, 2, 3. So this is just what we did on basic technique. Then he's going to punch again. I'm going to step back. 1, 2, 3, like that. Then again, we're just going to across the room. Like that. Like that. Like that. Here. Go. Go. Right. And then hear the rhythm. 1, 2, 3. Over. So we're hearing that pop, 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 like that. Okay? Start real slow. By the time you get halfway across the room, you'll just be like one fluid movement. And all he's doing is just walking, one more time, he's just walking right into my palm strike. Like that. And if we palm strike to the ribs from this way, sideways. Like we use on some of our, like sipsu, that type of form. Coming in there like that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Do it from an open stance. It should be easier.
And they're just stepping forward and punching.
Yeah, you just step one side, other side, nice and slow. A couple times through, you'll be pretty surprised how fast you can get at it.
Okay, my turn.
Hang on to that hand.
Strains and things to do that. Sorry. Well, I can't grab it. I'm going to grab them and pull it.
Yeah, pretty good.
Right. Nice job.
Alright, quit showing.
Yeah.
have that palm strike up from your hips.
Oh! All right.
You know the form?
You did it.
That's actually just like your elbow just touch your hips.
All right. You all right? It's all right.
Get it, Mark? There you go. Good. No. Yes, sir. Down low and drive that in. Don't just use your arm. See, you're kind of far away there. Your arm.
Yeah.
Keep my arm.
Right, you got to move it up here.
You know what you're doing different? This is it. It's just a matter of right not hand distance.
Yeah, feel bad.
Yep. Yeah. If you miss it, I mean, if you miss the grab, you still push your hand out way on that side. So. Yep. There you go. Okay, let's stop for a moment. Can anybody do it pretty good? Yeah. Oh, yeah? You might need to get That's pretty good. That's... Up. Don't even think about it. Just think of one. You okay?
Yes, sir.
Good hit. All right. Okay. At least you know you can hit the face now. Right? What the first time probably. Okay. Try. Let's do it a little bit more now. Focus more on technique. What I mean is, think about inside chop. Everybody's doing this. Inside chop. This will give you a little bit more. Just think, you know, my wrist touching his wrist. But look him in the eye. And that was the other thing I was going to take you. Watch, yes. Focus here more and just think about using the right technique, okay? Punch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay? So just think about better technique here. This will help you get more sensitive to what he's doing and where his arms go. This inside chop, we use that like one-step fighting number 7 to redirect the hand back here so it's easy to grab. You know, if we did it like this, we'd probably lose it. That little hook, this overhang here, is very important. One, and then it holds the hand there. You feel like they almost stick together. And this comes up. Don't think about just reaching out and grabbing his hand. That's too difficult. One, and all I'm going to do is slide this up between my arm and his arm. And it'll grab. Okay, because it's there, and it just kind of happens to happen that way. Like that. The other hand now. So, 1, 2. So make sure you're going 1, and then this is coming up. Like that. Almost like they're just sliding off of each other. Okay? And then don't look at it. 1, 2. You'll probably do better without looking at it, actually. Go.
Any questions? See what he's doing? Think about it. Good. Grab the sleeve all you want. Don't look down.
Find that kidney with that palm strike. Just relax and speed it up. Faster. Yeah, there you go. One more time up and down the room. Go. Stop thinking about it and just go as fast as you can. Don't get hit snow. Don't look down. Watch the eyes. Concentrate better.
All right. Sorry. Get close to it. Should be. Fine now.
But actually, those ribs are good too. I mean, you're gonna. All right, that's pretty good, guys. If you've never done that before, you have. You've done basic technique, but if you never did that before, it looks hard. And you do it 2 or 3 times, it's not so hard. It's just a matter of just understanding that, for one, you already knew it anyway. You just have to put an application to it. And more, every day I see the importance of using the technique correctly. You know, like using the inside shot the right way instead of just doing it like this. Watching the eyes. You know, just so you focus so much better, you can concentrate. Even kicking, like I was talking about earlier, you know, just focus on your technique. And you guys don't have bad technique, I don't mean it like that. But be concerned with it, because there's a reason the Grandmaster wants us to do things a certain way, because it's a matter of working or not working. It really is, a lot of times when that's what it comes down to. If you got 2 people that are both in top physical condition, you know, they're the same size, same strength, then what's the difference? The technique. Who's got the better technique? That's probably what's going to make the difference. All right, let's do one more. Justin, come here. Does everybody know self-defense 18? Right? He punches 1, 2, come over here like this, come around the back like this, right? Now, that's for a straight punch, okay? And this is a good technique. You know, you're here, 1, 2, we get down here, put our elbows in, we twist this arm, we drive him up. I'm trying to drive him up on his toes so I don't have to duck underneath his arm a whole lot. But what if he throws a punch this way? I can't really do that very well. So if he throws a punch there, like that, we're going to go here, like this, kind of like Puggy 4. Okay? Like that. So we're going to take this arm up and we're going to strike the tricep to hopefully lift him up and come around here, come around the back. Now, there's a lot we can do around the back. I can put him in a chokehold, take him all the way down. I can come around with a strike. We could put him in a gooseneck back here. We could put him in an arm lock. We could switch it up and use him as a shield like this. Okay, a lot of choices, but we need to start, you know, understand why we're on the inside of the punch. Well, any technique we do, start thinking about why am I here and why are we doing what we're doing. Okay, because we're on the inside, we're doing this. Or I'm on the outside, so we're doing this. Okay, what's better, inside or outside of somebody's punch? Outside. Outside. Yeah. Because we're not fighting, I mean, we're not really training for, you know, if we're training for street fighting, then you never know who else is going to jump in. You want to be able to get away at any point. Or, you know, if you go back to our basic philosophy, we don't really want to just fight. We just want to defend ourselves and get away. So that's the idea here. I'm caught because Justin doesn't know how to throw a punch. You know, he's your average street thug. So he throws a punch like that. That's still dangerous, though. Just because a guy doesn't know how to throw a good punch doesn't mean he can't take your head off it. Okay, so you step inside here, but I don't want to be inside. So I strike there. Can you feel that? Okay. Then we come around here, and now we're behind him. So if there's another opponent coming at me like Aubrey, I could shove him that way, knock her off course, or I could at least get out there. If I get caught inside on somebody, yeah, we know how to fight inside, but it's not where it's like to be. And that's the idea here. One more time. So stepping in, 2, like that. All right? And hopefully this strike is going to be enough pain that he doesn't punch me at that hand. It's going to give me just a moment where he's saying, ow, and then I'm getting out of there before he decides to punch me with his other hand. And then when we get behind him, let's try, what do you know, This technique here, like this. Okay. Like that. Okay. Well, if you take your other hand, go like this, and reach across the shoulder like that, now you have a human shield. Okay. Okay. Sometimes that causes some pressure too, especially when I lift up. Now in the movies, if somebody was shooting at me, I could use him as a shield. But real life bullets go right through him. Don't have me do that. Okay. One more time. 2, 3. Okay, come up here. Slide this arm up here first. Slide that one through. Pull him over like that. Okay. Or we could just go 1. Yeah. If you want to use that, you still would have to go here. Put both arms through. Grab there like that. Or just choke. All right, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
After the point, how does
After the one.
the last one, how does it going on? Is it like a throw off or something like that, or just stopping?
Oh, when I'm behind his back here? Yeah, I'm just holding him. Yeah, if you want to throw him, throw punches. You can go here, this, okay? And then if I had this arm back here, like that, I can step in here. Like that. Okay. You can go that way. But, I mean, if you're behind somebody, you could just push him into something, kick the back of their leg out, and you can drag him to the choke. You really don't have to step in front, take him out, throw him that way over. You guys tired? We're good. It's time. Let's go about 5 more minutes.
Sir.
Go. Get this technique in. Spread out. You got it. So you know, I mean, what we just did here.
There. And boom. Through. Right hand slit. And left hand slit. Right hand goes across. Two. Right hand. And the left hand comes up. Here. Pull. Right, then left. Right hand reaches across and pull.
Well,
Here.
that's a lot to do. That technique comes off of this one.